Hello budget people and welcome back to my channel. I'm She's on a Budget and today we're back for another video. In this video I'll be going through my sinking fund results for the month of December, and I'll also be telling you the total amount that I saved in my sinking funds for the year 2020. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in watching, stay tuned. Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on yet another video. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for coming and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, so I am going to be closing down my sinking funds for December and showing you just how much money I managed to save across the whole year in my sinking fund envelopes. So yeah guys, I just want to show you just how amazing and how good sinking funds are. And if you haven't done so already, please do try to include sinking funds or some sinking funds into your saving goals for this year. So yeah, let's go through and see how we did. Okay, so I'm going to start with my car tax envelope. So my car tax envelope, this is for my car tax bill, which is due in March of this year. So my aim is to pay off my car tax in one go. This year I've paid it by direct debit each month. And my aim is to pay this off in one go in 2021, so it no longer becomes a monthly debit. I will continue this fund though for 2022, and yeah, every year I'll just pay it in advance. So we added in £10 at the beginning of the month. We didn't spend any money, and let's see what we have now. So we've got 50, 100, 5, 10. So we've got £110 in this envelope. Okay, and then car maintenance is next. So car maintenance, we had £160 at the beginning of the month. I added in 110 for all of my car expenses. So servicing, repairs, anything like that, I will use the money from this envelope for. It hasn't got an end date. It is just a rolling sinking fund. I had some extra money from last month that I rolled over into this month, and I put £70 of that to my allotted amount that I was going to put in to this envelope this month. So in total we put in £110. We didn't spend any money this month from the envelope. So let's see what we have. We've got 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 230, 250, 60, 70. So we've got £270 in here. Moving on to car insurance. Car insurance is the big one. So my car insurance envelope is for my renewal for my car insurance policy for 2021, which is due next week, guys. So we've already hit our goal. We've exceeded our goal, which was £760. I only found out that was going to be the amount at the beginning of the month, but I continued to put money in that I had already planned to, and I have made a decision on what I'm going to do with the remainder. So we had £1,010 at the beginning of the month. I added in £185 to this envelope this month. We haven't spent any money from it as yet. So let's see what we have now. So we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, 50, 700, 50, 800, 50, 900, 50, 1,050, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,110, 1,130, 1,150, 70, 95. So we've got £1,195 in this envelope. Okay, so yeah, I have got some money obviously left over because, as I said, my policy is only £760. My plan now is, so the prize money from my last giveaway will come out of this envelope, and then the remainder will be split across my emergency fund and my personal sinking fund. So I've decided to split it now instead of putting it all towards my emergency fund. I'll go through all of that when I come to setting up my sinking funds for this month. Next, we have gifts. At the beginning of the month, I had £35 in this envelope. We added £10. We didn't spend any money from this envelope at all. So we should have 45. Let's do a little check. So 2045 is in here. And we have one birthday in January, so some of this money will be used for that. Then we have Harley next. So Harley at the beginning of the month had £40 in her envelope. We added 20, but I also used 20 to buy her grooming kit. So we should have the same £40 that we had at the beginning of the month, which we do. So £40 is here. Next, we have Jada, and at the beginning of the month, I had £195 in her envelope. We added in 20. I didn't spend any money from this envelope, so let's do a quick check. So we've got 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 215. So we've got 215 in her envelope now. This is Jada's birthday envelope. So the money that I saved in this envelope will be given to her as a present on her birthday. She'll be turning 19 in February. So this money will be given to her then. Then we have Nevaeh. At the beginning of the month, we had 0 in this envelope because it was her birthday in November and she used the money from the envelope then. So we added in £20 this month. Haven't used any, so we should have that £20 in here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So we've got the £20 in here for her. So next we have my personal sinking fund, and I had £190 in here at the beginning of the month. I then added 120, so some of that extra money that I had at the beginning of the month, I added into this envelope. We haven't spent any money from this envelope, and it is my birthday on the 11th of this month, and I'm trying to purchase a camera for myself, which is why I decided to change my mind in terms of the money that I had left over in my car insurance fund. And I'm going to put some of that money into this envelope to try and help me achieve that goal. So we had 190 at the beginning of the month. We added 120, and let's see what we have now. Got 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, and 5 and 10. So we've got £310 in there now. Next, we have Tyrese, and Tyrese at the beginning of the month had £155. We added in £20, didn't spend any money from here. So we should have £175 in here. Let's do a quick check. 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 5. So we've got £175 in here now. And Tyrese is my eldest son. He will be turning 22 in April. So this money will be given to him in April for his birthday as well. And then the last one we have is my water envelope. So this is my water bill, which is due in April of this year. So my aim is to get to approximately £290, I think it is, for my water bill. So we had 160 at the beginning of the month. We then added £15. We haven't used any money from this envelope. So let's see what we have in here now. It should be the same as Tyrese's. I think it's £175. So we've got 50, 100, 50, 60, 70 and the 5. So we've got £175 in here as well. Okay, so let's go through our totals. So in terms of the money spent this month, it was really good. We only spent money from Harley's envelope. So that was £20 that we spent. We added in £530 in total. And at the beginning of the month, we had £2,045. So 2,045, we added 530. We subtract 20 from that. So in total, in our sinking funds, we have £2,555. Okay, and yeah, that is our closing balance for December 2020. It's amazing to see such a high figure in these envelopes. Obviously, I do have goals for each and every envelope, but if the worst was to happen and I did need this money for some other reason, then yeah, it is there available for me to use if I should need to. So not only do I have these sinking funds, but I also have the £500 in my emergency fund account, which is in a bank account separate to my current account. So yeah, guys, £2,555 is the total amount of money I managed to save in my sinking funds for 2020. Obviously, overall, I have saved more money, but we've spent some, we've used some. So that figure reflects the total amount of money that we are carrying forward into 2021. But yeah, guys, to be left with this amount here is amazing. And I'm just so grateful and happy that I managed to achieve this goal. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you found it interesting, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you're kept up to date with all of my latest videos, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.